But every one of us has that aura. The only thing is we don't know how to clean the aura, how to concentrate on aura, how to enhance aura. Okay? So this radiance which is being emitted by every living being needs happiness to become more and more relevant. Usually what happens, Neha, next slide. Neha, can you
Yes,
go
is
down
it?
next slide, please?
I'm sorry. I've. Give me a second. Yeah. Yeah.
So whenever we say that I'm anxious, or you have a slight low feeling someday, and then what happens is you start caressing that low feeling. You start focusing on that low feeling, and slowly the anxiety enters. The anxiety enters, you are anxious about little things, and then worries enter, and then fear overwhelms. And once this low feeling, that is sadness, anxiety, and a fear come together, it gives you a panic attack. Okay? And when you start getting such feelings, what usually the tendency is, if I feel low, I'll start talking about it to myself. I talk to myself again and again about it so that it becomes the enhanced feeling. It becomes a solidified feeling. It becomes a concentrated and concrete feeling. I talk to others about it, and then it becomes more and more concrete, and it goes in my memory. When you are low, when you are anxious, when you are sad and depressed, your aura gets little black spots. And your aura gets stained with all these fears, with all these anxieties. And then that radiant happiness you are not able to perceive, which is within yourself. So, if we consciously feel, or if you consciously look at this process, that the slow, low down feeling is added with anxiety, anxiety is added with fear, and then it creates a panic attack. And then we keep on caressing this pain. This is a pain which we usually keep on caressing, and then it becomes the memory in our brain. Once that becomes a memory in our brain, the memory, the brain, and the mind control.
Recorded also.
Yes, mute yourselves, please.
तुझ्या आलेलंच
माझ्यावर बॅटरी आहे.
Please mute yourselves.
सांगायचं नाही ती मी आपलं काय बघ नऊ म्हणजे
Now what happens? These negative feelings is that. Now what happens to negative feelings is that the aura is the radiant heat which I told you is around everyone, and it is your immunity circle that envelops every one of us. This is the circle which gives us immunity. This is the circle which makes us lively. This is the circle of protection which makes us, away from all the microbes, from all the types of bacteria, viruses, injuries, and accidents. But when you feel sad, when you feel low, when you concretize that feeling, when you go into that feeling, then your aura gets spotted with little black things. And what happens? That the microbes are already outside, The bacteria are already outside, so they are just waiting for getting the entry to yourself. You become sick, you become injured, you make accidents. So this is the way why the things, adverse things happen. Why? Because we are not concentrating on our aura. And this aura can be only clean when we are happy. Right? The thing is, how to be happy? Next slide, please, Neha. So when we are stressed with anxiety, we are stressed with daily routines, we are stressed with physical work, our vitality gets low. But our body is wonderful and it has got great mechanisms to make us happy within us. So whenever you feel low, the only thing is we don't know about those mechanisms which we can use and become happy. So this is the mechanism, because body is very lively. Body doesn't want to surrender to the negative things. Body doesn't want to give up. So body has all that mechanisms inculcated within it, and it can help you becoming happy. Now, how to become happy? Next slide, please. Yes. So DOSE, dose. These are the happy hormones. So happy hormones are nothing but the hormones created within us. There are 4 types of, majority of the times, 4 types of hormones which are most of the times active when we are happy. So we can activate these happy hormones by little things. We can make it a habit in our lifestyles to do it, practice it every day, and increase the surge of happy hormones. So let us go to first, that is dopamine. Yesterday, Dr. Vaishali has already talked about dopamine. So what is dopamine? Dopamine is the happy hormone which is created when you are appreciated. Not only when you are appreciated, but when you appreciate someone. It's when you are grateful to someone. When you express that gratitude, your dopamine is raised. Whenever you are, it's a reward system in the body. Dopamine is a reward system. Why do they give prizes? When you are given a prize, your dopamine level increases. You feel really happy. And when you say thanks to them, they also feel happy because their dopamine level is also increased. A simple thing, after the concert, we usually give an applause. Why do we give an applause? Applause is a gesture of appreciation of somebody's virtues, of somebody's talents. So whenever we give an applause, our dopamine increases, and also the performance. So it is been a custom that we give an applause. So when you give applause for anybody, when you clap for anybody, just clap it very loudly and clap it very freely, and your dopamine also increases. So let us do one activity. I'll play a stotra, which is a Shiva Tandav stotra, which is written by Ravana. And if you start clapping, while clapping, you are supposed to do the Anjali Mudra. See this mudra? I'm connecting all my fingers and they are apart, okay? And we are going to just clap at the rhythm of the Shiva Tandav Stotra, okay? So just be ready. For 1 minute we do that and we'll feel the surge of dopamine. Clap. Loudly. Your fingers should touch each other. Are you feeling the surge? Your face is smiling, right? Felt happy? Started smiling? Yes or no? Yes? Yes. Okay, okay. So this is the dopamine which we talked about. The second hormone is oxytocin. This oxytocin is again produced by posterior pituitary gland of our body, and this oxytocin is a love hormone. So whenever your mother takes you near you, her oxytocin increases, your oxytocin increases. When you go near your pet and caress it, what happens? Your oxytocin increases. When you go to the garden and caress the plants, what happens? Your oxytocin increases. Okay? So whenever you, it's by physical touch and love, which increases your oxytocin. And it is one of the very good oxytocin hormones. So whenever you're feeling low, just leave everything, go and hug your mama. What will happen? She'll also caress you. Her dopamine, her oxytocin will increase, and your oxytocin will increase too, right? So this is the way of increasing our happy hormones by little things which we can do in day-to-day practice. Okay, so the third hormone, which is SDOSE, serotonin. So serotonin is a neurotransmitter in our body, and whenever there are two neurons in the body, in the nervous system, they are actually not physically connected. That is the wonder of the body. Still, the nerve impulse is conveyed from one neuron to another neuron, but there should be some medium, even if they are not touching each other. So that medium is called neurotransmitter. And serotonin is a neurotransmitter. So that neurotransmitter will always, whenever it is increased in levels, it will always elevate your mood. So serotonin is a mood elevator. When you listen to the Tandem Stotra, when you march, when you run, when you exercise, you feel the serotonin and endorphin levels increased. How can you increase the serotonin? A simple thing, just spread your hands, look up, as if you are embracing the surroundings within you. Just close your eyes. And you feel elevated. So this is the simple thing you can do. Another way is just go in sunshine. Just stand in the breeze and you will get your serotonin levels raised. One more way to increase it is whenever you learn any new thing, you feel excited. This is because of the serotonin rush, which is increased in the body. So serotonin is the mood elevator, and that you can increase every time by, just learning something new, just, going in sunshine, going in the garden, meeting friends. So all these things will increase and elevate your mood. Okay. Again, serotonin is also increased by massage. So it is, a very good way of increasing serotonin. So let us do a simple massage. What we can do is, see, you must have taken the water bottle with you. Just have some water and you have to blow your mouth like, and then smile. Let us do it for 10 seconds. Come on. Yes. A simple method to massage your face is just pat your face. Just pat your face and you'll feel that your mood elevator hormone is increased. Pat your face slowly, because the tips of the fingers have the highest nerve endings. They are very sensitive, and the face is also having maximum nerve endings. So if you touch them together, you'll feel a calmness, elevation of your mood. Right? One more thing we'll do. Whenever there is anxiety, whenever there is stress, one pose you can do: sit straight, just turn in your fists and squeeze yourself. This is a squeeze pose. Squeeze your face. Release. Let us do it again. Squeeze. Release. Again. Release. This is a very good medium for venting out your feeling worried, anxious, or stressed, or feeling angry also. Okay, now we come to the mindful pose, the massage which increases your serotonin. So just hold the hands in front of your forehead, let them touch each other with your thumbs at the temples. Sit straight, concavity in your spine, and slowly press your forehead with the 3 fingers. Come on. Yes. Come to the temples and then take index finger and just massage your eye 3 times clockwise and 3 times anti-clockwise. Yes, let us do it again. Mindful pose. Just press your temples with the thumb. Slowly, just press your fingers across the forehead. Take your index finger. Just massage it clockwise and anti-clockwise. Yes, once again, I hope you all are doing it. These are simple techniques, but they'll really take you out of the low mood. Come on, mindfulness pose. Yes. Temples and then index finger. 1 and 2 and 3. Opposite. 1 and 2 and 3. Yes. There are certain acupressure points which if you give, your mood is elevated. So it is between the eyebrows, just slightly above where which chakra is located? Ajna chakra. So just press it by your index finger. Press 10 times. Press and release. Press and release. Press. 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 Press and press. There are 2 more points near the nose. So just with your index finger, just press them 10 times. Press and press. 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 And last time, press. Now near your clavicle points, this is the clavicle between, just at the midpoint of the clavicle, not on the clavicle, below the clavicle. There are 2 points which you can press 10 times and feel the difference. Close your eyes. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 2, 1, and 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. These are the simple techniques of elevating your mood. If you look at the sky and just kiss the sky, pout. Kiss the sky and tell it how much do you love it. Okay, so this is the way you can increase your serotonin rush. Okay, then let us go to the endorphins, the last type of hormone, which is very, very important for everyone, that the endorphins are always increased by the exercises. So endorphins always are increased by marching, by jogging, by doing the steps up and down, and then roaming about. Then you can do yogasana, that is the best part of it. And so if you're feeling low, you can just put the stotra as I put it on. Put some fast music and start doing it rather than paying attention to that noisy mind. So that noisy mind will get quieted. Once you start with, combating it or fighting it with all the happy hormones. Which are the happy hormones? DOSE. Help others, you'll get dopamine surge. Appreciate others, you'll get dopamine surge. Caress others, love others, hug your mama, you'll get which surge? Oxytocin surge. Serotonin surge, massage. Go in the breeze, you'll get the serotonin surge. And endorphins, you have to exercise every day for a few, at least 40 minutes. And that will always increase your endorphins. Okay, so let us experience it, how to increase the endorphins. I again play Tandava Stotra, and what we have to do is just take your hands at the shoulder level and you have to breathe in, like consciously breathe in. This is called Basrika sometimes. I mean, it's not a classical Basrika, but you can just do like this. Got it? So we are going to do on the rhythm of Tandava Stotra. Yes, what had you experienced? What did you experience? Can anyone tell? What did you feel?
Relief. Relief.
Relief?
Yes.
Relief. Okay. And who else? What did you feel?
I felt the stress. I'm sorry. Yeah, I felt the stress get relieved, and I felt I had a light mind.
Okay. So this is the way you can increase your happy hormones, a simple way which is within us and we are not aware about it. What we do is I have a low feeling, then I make it into anxiety, I make it into fear, I make it into panic attack because I love it sometimes. And then I tell others that I am suffering so much with this. I keep on telling to myself, but I never take care that I have some mechanism within me and I have to invoke it. And if you start training your body, your mind with the happy hormones, it will be your habitual thing that you'll never become depressed. There will be a regular surge of all these happy hormones within you. Okay, now the next part comes. Neha, can you just go to the next slide? The next thing after this which comes is willpower. So this is all yoga, increasing endorphins. Yoga is happiness. I do yoga, I love yoga, and everyone is doing that. Okay, so that is the best mechanism I have ever seen to make you happy, healthy, and beautiful too. Okay, so let us go to the next slide, Neha. Now we are going to see what is willpower. As we say that we are feeling low, we give up, we surrender to that feeling, right? But every one of us has got that willpower. We do look after our muscle power, our body power, our mind power, and all these things. But the will within us is always there, and we have to strengthen it. The only thing which is necessary is to strengthen it, to enhance it, to make it enlarged, the willpower. And then you have that confidence that, yes, I can do this. And small things which you can use for increasing the willpower is you make small goals, write down small goals, try to achieve them, write every day's timetable and try to, for a few days, try to follow it perfectly. It should not become your obsession that, no, I have not done 5 to 6 this and now I am disturbed. So that also is, not a good thing. So it should be always done in a balanced state. So whatever you are doing, maybe you perfectly try to follow that for a few days. And then when you become confident, you can leave that and you can go to a difficult goal. Like for example, I'll not gossip about anybody for a week, or whenever anybody becomes angry, I will not react to it, but I'll respond to it. It's a very difficult type of goal. Even if you say for 7 days, it's very, very difficult. Whenever anybody says something to you, and the moment without thinking about anything, it's a reaction that comes from you. So whenever you are so much aware that, no, I have decided, I have determined, and whatever happens, what may happen, I will not react to this, rather I will respond. So make such small goals and try to achieve them. I will not eat sweet for 7 days, just without any cause. Why can't we do that? Okay, so I'll eat only, only salads for say 5 days, or I eat only uncooked food for 2 days. Why can't we do that? So if we do that, it's for us, it's for nobody else, not for religious things. It is for us to increase our willpower because it makes us confident and it is within us. And willpower cannot be, I mean, not always directly proportional to the body power. Even very weak bodies have tremendous willpower. So willpower is the thing which is within us. We have to inculcate, we have to strengthen it. And now how to strengthen it? There are certain mechanisms. I'll show you one mudra, which is a very important mudra, which is called Linga Mudra. So this is the Linga Mudra. So just take your hands together. Just take your left thumb up. Why this left thumb up is Agni Tattva. Okay, and this is Tej, this is brightness which comes up. And whenever you entangle your fingers and make your strong fist, it gives you a willpower. This is a very good mudra for willpower. Whenever you feel I want to study but I'm not able to convince my mind, just to sit like this, just do Linga Mudra, close your eyes. And you'll find that determination inside. Another mudra, which is Ganesha Mudra. When you take these hands like this is Ganapati Mudra, okay? And just pull them apart, but don't leave the fist, okay? So pull, 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 yes. Or even if you hold them together very tightly, it gives you the determination. This is called Ganesha Mudra. Close your eyes, feel that strength within you, enjoy that strength. Get convinced about that strength. I have that strength and I can do anything what I want. Nothing can make me weak. I am strong. I am happy. I am healthy. One more thing, one more mudra, that is Kali Mudra. See, this is the way, okay, of both the index fingers touching each other. See from this side and strongly hold your fist and just stretch your fingers. You can take the hands near you also. That might give you more determination near your heart. Yes, close your eyes. Yes, you feel that strength within you. Okay, now let us increase our serotonins by massaging our face. Massage your hands and just put it on your cheeks. Again, massage your hands. Put it on your eyes. Press them 10 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So this is to increase the willpower. So next slide, Neha. Can we go for the next slide?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes. So these were the mudras. First was the Linga Mudra. The second was the Ganesha Mudra. And the third one was the Kali Mudra. So all these, whenever you feel weak in your determination, just go and do all these things and you'll be feeling determined. Just close your eyes, sit in solitude with the determination that I want to be strong. I want to have my strength. I want to have strong willpower and nothing can move you. Okay, so let us go to the next slide. So if we see all these things, so looking at all these things, we realize that it is my body, right? It is my body. It is my mind. So if we say it is my mind and my body, who is this my? So there is some different entity which calls that it is my body and it is my mind. So mind is not me, body is not me, right? So there is some different third entity which is me, which is myself. What happens is that usually our mind is occupied with all the thoughts thoughts about either past or future. Okay, past, we hardly recollect any pleasant past. We usually keep on thinking about how I was disappointed, how I was, it's dwelling in the disagreeable past most of the times. You keep on thinking about the past which has given you pains, which has given you not a very pleasant feeling. Or you go into the future, thinking about the worries, thinking about the fears, about the fears which has not yet happened. And even if we be present, even if we look at the present, it is from the glasses of the past, what we have experienced. Okay, so this mind entity has become so much, though it is my body, my mind, you have taken it as that mind, as if it is yourself. So you think that this mind is me only, but it is not that way, because we call it is my mind, right? It is my body. You don't say it is me, right? So whenever it is your mind and your body, this mind is to be used as an instrument for solving mathematical puzzles, for solving mathematical equations, for keeping certain things in memory, for answering questions, for keeping some past things in mind, which will help you in taking the decisions in your future plans or at present also. So mind is an instrument, and the instrument is to be used and to be kept down when it is not in use. But what happens is that this mind is become so strong, and we are focusing on mind, and we are thinking about mind, we are concretizing all the feelings in the mind, either of the past or the future, or even if it is present, it is from the past experiences. So all this noise, we are taking it as ourselves. So we think that we are our mind, whereas the mind is an instrument which is helpful to me. Whenever I want to use it, I should use it, otherwise I can tell it to stop. But can we stop the mind? Can we stop the mind? Does mind listen to us? So what has happened that the instrument which we are supposed to use has taken over us. It drives us in a wrong way. It takes us in a wrong way. It takes us to a very unpleasant things, and which will increase our tensions, our anxieties, our panic attacks, our fears. And then we are not able to perceive that myself from my mind. Okay? So my mind is making so much of noise, whether I have to be driven by the mind or I have to use it as an instrument, that depends on how strong your willpower is. Can I tell my mind to stop there and there? Can I tell it, keep quiet, I don't want to listen to this crap. I want to do certain positive things. And that I within me, have you seen that I? Have you experienced either that I? Or we are just engulfed with our mind, with our emotional mind, with all the emotions, those are, making so much of noise. But if you find that I, and if you try to connect to that I every day for some time, you'll realize that whatever is going in the mind is at the superficial level. And then you'll feel that you'll look at it as if antics of the mind, that it is playing, it is doing some antics like a child. And then I can look at it very objectively, but will not get affected by it. But to get this, I have to connect to myself. And how would I connect to myself? So let us do a simple technique. Okay? So let us connect to myself, that spirit. Okay? So you have to inhale, close your eyes, and while exhaling, you have to go down, down, down to your heart. Concentrate on your heart. And then Try to go down still to your navel and then try to feel that passage from the heart to the navel. Let us do it for some time. Dhyana Mudra. This is with your index finger with the thumb and index finger with the thumb. Why? Because thumb is Agni Tattva, which is a brightness, and that has to be balanced with the Prithvi Tattva, that is a stability. Okay? So we have to just do Dhyana Mudra. Close your eyes, take breath inside, and while exhaling it, just go deep, deep, deep within you. Reach to your heart, reach your heart, feel your heart, and then go to the navel. Create a tunnel between the heart and the tunnel and the navel, and you'll experience that myself. Just let us do it on Omkara rhythm. Let us do it for a few minutes. Concentrate on your heart. Go deep below the heart to your navel. Feel that passage from heart to the navel. That is me. 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 I'm meeting myself. I have that feeling within me, and all other things are really superficial. The anger, the worry, anxiety which I felt are at the other pole. They are very superficial, and I'm stable at my Anahata Chakra and my Manipura Chakra. So whenever possible, for two minutes in the day, you can just visit that myself, and you'll start feeling that it is me, it is myself, and all other things are just superficial. Yes, I do want to use them, but I cannot be shaken anymore because I have a very deep stability within me. Whatever noise the mind wants to make, let it make. It will not affect me. Okay? And how to enhance this myself feeling? Now, if we at least try to meet this myself once a day, for 2 minutes. I can experience that. But how to enhance that? So there are some techniques. Let us do Brahmari. So Brahmari, Shanmukhi Mudra, where you have to press your ears with the thumb, keep your index fingers below your eyebrows or on your eyes, middle fingers by the side of the nose, upper lip covered by ring fingers, and the lower lip having little fingers below it. Just breathe in slowly, and you have to say makar. You have to say and feeling the vibrations. Your nerves will be rejuvenated. This is the way to rejuvenate your nerves, your brain, your memory. Yes, okay. So just breathe in and do makar. You can lengthen it as much as you can. That will increase your willpower. Come on. Let us do it 3 times. Once more. Pat your face. Pat your face 3 times. Rub your hands. Keep it on your cheeks. Still, you have that feeling that which is connecting from the heart to the navel, and that is you. That is you, which is stabilizing you, and all other things are not affecting you anymore. Okay? One more thing which we'll do is Omkara. Okay? Omkar, This is the divine sound which has, which was created on the earth for the first time. This was the first sound which was created. And if you chant it properly, like if it is for 2 counts, is for 4 counts, and is for 8 counts. Omkar and Brahmari will keep you away from all the brain diseases, all the Alzheimer-like things, all Parkinson's and dementias. All these will be way away from you if you practice every day Omkar and Brahmari. So let us do Omkar again. Dhyana Mudra, which I have told you, Prithvi Tattva and Agni Tattva. So sit straight, concavity in your spine. You have to breathe in, say and then you have to lengthen makar as much as you can. Let us chant it 3 times. Come on. finally, this will rejuvenate each and every cell of the body. So, what I want to tell you is that it will also increase your concentration, memory, all sorts of intelligence. So, what I want to convey it to you that just don't get entangled with the noise of the mind. Just don't take yourself to be the mind. You are something different. You have the willpower. You have every mechanism that can combat the sadness. You can, with every mechanism in the body itself, with the wonderful mechanisms of the lively body, you can fight against the sadness, this lowness, this not feeling well, and even the sicknesses. And if you remain happy, your aura is going to be clean, your aura is going to be clear, nothing, no microbe, no bacteria, no virus is going to enter you, no injuries, no accidents. And this will give you a happy, healthy, and calm life. Okay? So, this is all for today, but I can't go without talking about homeopathy. I don't know how many of you know homeopathy. Many of you might have taken homeopathy. It's a medical pathy, which is the energy medicine. You might have, many of you might have even experienced the miracles of homeopathic medicines. So, what happens is that this is all okay, but whenever that sadness, that lowness, sometimes it is not supposed to go every time out of your control, but sometimes because of the circumstances, because of certain things, you cannot come out of it and you need some help. So, in that situation, I would really tell you to go for homeopathy. Homeopathy is the energy medicine. It is not a drug medicine. The medicine contains very much small nanoparticles which are potentized, which are given the kinetic energy by certain potentizing techniques. And mind is an energy, homeopathic medicine is an energy, and if we want to correct the energy and balance the energy of the mind, what can be better than an energy medicine like homeopathy? So I would always suggest you not to go for any medicine. We have so much beautiful mechanism within us. We can use that. We can become healthy, happier, and always smiling. Okay. So would like you to do first thing that determine to be happy. The first thing is you have to determine that I want to be happy. No conflict. Whether I want to be happy or I want to indulge into my that pain which I'm feeling sad, which I'm feeling good. No, I have to first decide I want to be happy. Second, try all the happy hormone mechanisms which I have told you. Every day do some of them. Just make a chart. Every day you can do 3 of them, 4 of them. Increase the endorphins by doing a regular exercise. Increase your willpowers by making, making certain goals, by making certain rules to yourself and make them harder and harder every time so that you'll get your confidence and again keep on the habit of connecting with yourself for 2 minutes at least. Feel that anahata chakra, feel that heart, feel that navel, that tunnel from heart to the navel while exhaling your breath, and just make a habit of being acquainted to myself so that nothing can disturb you, nothing can shake you, nothing can make noise and trouble you. Okay, so I thank you very much, all of you, for giving me this opportunity. Neha, thank you very much for calling me, that I got a privilege to connect with a new generation, and the new generation really needs to know this, because I have been experiencing in my practice that very young students come to me with a depression. But the word depression has become very common, so don't make it common. Just you are the new generation who can give to the world the new things, the new positive things, and try to make them your goals, that you'll give only positive things to the world. Make your aura radiant, make your aura bright, be happy, healthy, and happy time. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Aparna Pitre. It was an amazing session. I really enjoyed it, and I'm sure everyone must have. So, does anyone have any queries that they would like to ask Dr. Pitre?
Yes, no problem.
So you could just raise your hand if you want, or you can unmute yourself and ask queries.
No queries? Good.
Okay. So awesome session. It's really enlightening. I'm sorry.
They are
what?
going to practice. They are going to practice whatever I have told them, and they have understood everything. That means, yes, everybody has understood.
Yes. Yes. Thank you so much once again. So, yes, this is the end of the session, and this is the end of the stakeholder plan for Aritram as well. It was the last best session we had. I'm really glad to have had two doctors speaking with us yesterday and today. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you.
You may leave the meeting now, everyone.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, bye.
Now I don't have to